Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. I've had a bit of a break from tastings because I've had not much to taste. I've been waiting on some new stuff arriving. There's going to be quite a lot of new stuff arriving, and some new stuff has already arrived. And it's a palette from Gwatkin's, and one of the things on the palette, amongst several other things I'm going to try, was a perry. So we're going to try a perry today. Not a cider, a perry. And there it is. There is the perry. It's a Thorn perry. So this is dry. So normally with Gwatkin's, I always associate them with sweetness, you know, quite a lot of sugar. And I quite like that because I've got a sweet tooth. Doesn't bother me at all because they also get acidity. And sweet and sour is a great thing. But this, Thorn is like one of the driest perry pears that I'm aware of. It's been around since about 1670, I believe. Found in Gloucestershire. Was originally an eater and a cooker. But now it's used primarily for making perry, and quite astringent, I think. So I think not to the modern palate, perhaps. But anyway, what does it say here? The Thorn pear is one of the oldest and most distinguished of all perry pear varieties. As long ago as the 17th century, it was recorded for a vintage quality. Sadly, like many varieties of quality, it is now extremely hard to find and is mostly found on the borders of Herefordshire and Gloucestershire. An early ripening pear is harvested in early September. The perry produced from this single variety has a very crisp, dry flavour and is often compared to white wine. Yeah, I'd go along with that. It is like really almost like a pico de pina or something like that. Something like that with oysters. Really kind of, you know, properly dry, crisp, bright. So I'm pretty sure this is a screw top. So I'm probably not going to need that. I'm probably not going to need that. Easy access, one hopes. And it's not going to blow up on me either, so I'm not going to get covered in perry. This had to actually pour it on myself. Yep, screw cap, there you go. Right then, let's try it. Got the wine glass today, tasting glass. So nice colour, quite light. It's got a hint of that kind of pink blush about it. A hint of pink blush and maybe a hint of brassiness as well, which I'm going to get in perry pears. There you go. I've forgotten. Oh, there's a Thorn. Here's a Thorn. 2019 Thorn. In fact, yeah, that's got a bit of that pink blush and that brashiness as well. 2019 Thorn from Ross and White. So yeah, so obviously a characteristic of this particular varietal. And I've seen some very green ones, like very pale green ones as well, like the ones from where I had a box from somewhere. I think it was from Greg's Pit. I'm pretty sure I got one from him, but it's much greener than this. It doesn't have quite the pinkness to the brashiness. But there you go, bright, pretty looking thing. We like. Mouth watering. Let's give it a sniff. ABV is 6.5. Fair bit of sugar. Delicate nose, but there's a hint of that pear about it. Pear skin. Underripe pear, I want to say. Not super ripe, sweet, rich pear. It smells like slightly austere. There's definitely pear character to it. Yeah, there's something making me think of like pear skin. But there's a richness. There is a richness developing as I'm smelling it, as it's opening up. Yeah, we like the nose. It smells like it's going to be sweet, so my mouth's watering, but I know it ain't going to be sweet. In fact, it might be pretty darn dry. Let's taste it and find out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Quite astringent actually. It's got a reasonable amount of tannins. This, it really does. Like lemon lime acidity. It's like citric acid. I think there is citric acid in pears as well. It's like a citric acid thing. Sort of lemon lime character to it. Very mouth watering, very austere, very crisp. Reasonable texture though, and this is still, of course. Yeah, very crisp dry white wine. If you like crisp dry white wines, you're gonna like that. You are gonna like that. For my palate, it's a tad austere in acid. That's just my palate. I know people go crazy for that sort of thing because it just suits their palate. For me, so I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. I like things to be just a hair off dry. Doesn't have to be sweet, but I like perries a lot, often because it's got sorbitol in, which is non-fermentable, so you always get a little bit of residual sugar. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a hint, just off dry. This, absolutely bone dry, but it's a nice tasting still perry, it really is, and it's got a bit of viscosity to it as well. You know, I can see it's got some legs on the glass. Have we got some legs on the glass? I thought we did. Maybe we don't have legs on the glass, but it's got a bit of texture in the mouth, which is good. Yeah. In the park, hot day, don't get a bottle of white wine. Don't get a bottle of cheap white wine. Get a bottle of Gwatkin's Thorn Perry instead. Because it will do the job, my friends. It will do the job. So there you go. We have other things to try. We've started off with the Thorn from Gwatkin. Didn't get too many of these, but I'll be able to sell them because I know there's a certain group of people out there who are going to want to drink this very much. Alright guys, thank you for joining me back in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.